A young talent stands at a crossroads, and every decision made this winter could rewrite his career. 20-year-old Dani Rodriguez, a La Masia graduate who briefly touched the first team before a cruel shoulder injury, has been medically cleared and suddenly finds himself in the middle of a transfer storm. He burst into the conversation with a first-team debut that promised so much, only to be forced off with a serious shoulder problem. After surgery and months of rehab, he's back on the training pitch and, crucially, available again. But the environment he returns to is far from ideal for guaranteed minutes. Barça Athletic's painful relegation has reduced the competitive platform the club can offer its brightest youngsters, while the senior squad is stacked with established attackers, so the gap between potential and playing time is yawning. Into that gap steps Celta Vigo, reportedly preparing a winter approach that values Rodriguez at around Euros 4 million, a number that signals belief in immediate First Division readiness and offers Barcelona a tangible fee for a player who might otherwise be bottled up in the reserves. Celta's manager, Claudio Giraldez, is said to admire the winger's directness and one-on-one ability and believes his project can fast-track Rodriguez into regular top-flight minutes. And that promise of immediate development is the core of the offer that's now circling around Camp Nou. But he's not the only club watching. Whispers of interest from Mallorca, Athletic Club and Valencia suggest that several La Liga outfits view Dani as a low-risk, high-upside signing, the kind of young attacker who can be bought, polished and either kept as an asset or sold on for profit. For Barcelona, the calculus is thorny. On one hand, accepting a Euros 4 million fee would be a pragmatic move. It raises cash, reduces congestion in the attacking ranks, and could include clauses that protect Barca's long-term interests. On the other hand, letting a homegrown winger leave after only a taste of the first team, a player groomed by La Masia and reportedly admired by first-team coaches, risks sending a message to other academy graduates that the pathway to consistent senior minutes is blocked. From Dani's perspective, the choice is deeply personal and career-defining. He can stay, fight through competition, and bet on the club that trained him to one day hand him a steady role. But that may mean limited game time and a longer wait. Or he can accept a move to a club like Celta that promises a clearer route to minutes, exposure, and the kind of development match experience delivers. Each path carries trade-offs. Immediate playing time can accelerate improvement but removes the protective familiarity of Barcelona's setup, while staying might preserve status and coaching continuity but slow the practical growth that only competitive matches provide. For Celta, it's a calculated acquisition, a relatively modest outlay with upside, and a manager who believes the player will fit their style. For Barcelona, it becomes a test of strategy. Are they willing to monetize a young asset now so they can reinvest, or will they prioritize retention and long-term integration, even if that risks stifling the player's match minutes? The bigger picture matters too. Every La Masia exit chips away at the narrative of an academy pipeline feeding the first team, and fans watch closely when homegrown prospects leave because it speaks to the club's commitment to youth. In the next few weeks, negotiations, offers, and perhaps a personal decision from Dani will determine the answer, and whatever happens will ripple beyond one transfer fee, shaping careers, club reputations, and the constant balancing act between developing talent and competing now. So when the January window opens, keep an eye on Dani Rodriguez. His move will be a small headline with outsized consequences for player pathways across Spain's top clubs.